How's it going, guys? My name is TJP, and welcome back to another NHL 24 Franchise Wing Challenge. We've got our next Western Conference team, and it's going to be the St. Louis Blues. Yes, the St. Louis Blues. Blues Clues from St. Louis. All right, anyways, 4 seasons, try to win a Stanley Cup, injuries, morale, all that fun stuff's on there. I think it's off morale, meaning it's not like you guys would see it. And it's not meant to be realistic, and we might mispronounce some names. If I do mispronounce some names, I apologize in advance. So, yeah, before we get into the gameplay, leave a like, subscribe, comment down below some videos, go to socials, playlist, second channel, main channel, down below in the description if you like other content from TJP. Also, the rules are there. This is how they have been, this is how they will be today, and how they will be going forward for all 32 teams. So with that all being said, let's get on to the gameplay. Alright, so this is probably the last time you're going to see me on this screen showing guys roster. Most likely, we're going to be showing it from the lines, right? Jordan Kyrou, he's our top guy. Then we got Pavel Buchnevich, Robert Thomas, Braden Shen, Justin Falk, Tony Krug, Kevin Hayes. We got Parayko, Rana, Eddie, Brandon Saad, Kasperi, Scandella, Sundqvist, Sammy Blais, Bortuzzo, Neighbors, and Turupchenko, as well as Tyler Tucker, and Perunovich, and Alexandrov. Okay, wow, that's everybody. A lot of guys. So now the goalies. Binnington, Jordan Binnington, and then we got Joel as well as the backup goalie for our team. Young guy. We'll see if he can maybe develop into something okay. Of course, we're going to go to the lines now. Now we're going to take a look at the team as it should be, right? So this is going to be the lines that we've got. Head coach can help. Absolutely. You are the head coach, so you're just doing your job. I do think, Alexander, young guy. Oscar, Sudkis, maybe. We could probably look to use another forward here. I do think we can maybe look to get a better forward. Defensively, our chemistry is garbage. Very, very bad. That somehow is better. Okay. Don't understand why this is better, but I'll take it. So, all right, we'll have Parayko and Krug be the guys on the second line. Scandella with the first line with Bulk. That's gonna get us 0 chem instead of negative chem. I will take it. So, let's just see if there's any moves we can make to acquire some additional forwards to this team, and we'll start simulating. Holloway from the Oilers. I traded away Walker, a second and a third round pick for Dylan Holloway. It's just an extra forward for the season. So yeah, Nathan Walker gone off the team. Small move, nothing too crazy. I think I'm just going to let the team ride out. And I think if there's any expiring contracts towards that trade deadline that we're getting to, if there's anybody that want to move then, I think we'll just look to make moves there for the guys that I just don't feel like keeping on the team. Alright, so we're sitting at 20, 27, and 2. I figured we wouldn't be that great. So I think I'm just going to try to move some of our guys that are going to be expiring. Look at the stats, though, to see what's happening here. So, Kyrou, 44 points, lead the team. He's got 32 assists, 12 goals. Buchnevich, 38 points, 24 assists. Same thing with Thomas. They have the same amount of assists. 34 from Verana. Saad's got 26 points, 35 from Chen. Hayes with 24. Sivkis with 24. Kasperi Kapanen with 21. There you go, leaders. How many power play points we got there? And guys in double figures, just one, it looks like. Yep, Robert Thomas. So if we look at the hits, Robert Thomas also up there in hits, block shots. 71 from Falk, 64 from Leddy, Parayko with 64 as well. There's your giveaway, 65 from Parayko, 61 from Scandella. Takeaways, 80 from Kyrou to lead the team. How are the goalies looking this season? If they're not doing too great, Binnington's okay. Malcolm Subban, what's up, buddy? Yeah, not good. Not a good record. 1-8. Yikes. So let's look at the goals for, goals against, in terms of the entire league. I actually feel like our goals for is, I feel like we're not scoring a lot. I have this weird feeling that we're just not scoring that much. Yeah, 2.86. It's not a lot. Now, goals against average is not as bad as you would think it would be. It's not great. It's not like amazing. It's like middle. I feel like, yeah, we're definitely lacking offensive talent, but we're going to be worse because I'm about to trade away a lot of my good guys. So Be on the lookout for that, because there's some guys that are just going to be expiring that I don't know if I want to keep. So I'm going to see if there's any moves we can make. Maybe try to acquire a couple picks or young players in return, or, something. I don't know. I just want to acquire something. So let me see if I can move some guys here in the market that I just don't feel like will fit our long-term plan. I traded away Scandella and Kapanen to the Bruins for a 4th and a 5th round pick. Robert Bertuzzo for the 5th round pick via the Lightning, just again to get a couple of extra guys in the system and free up the money. I mean, those are guys that probably wasn't going to re-sign anyway, so I'm assuming the rest of the season I think I'm done making moves. I made a couple trades, and yeah, we'll just see how this team does the rest of the way. I mean, we're probably going to be pretty bad, so I'm trying to go for a good pick. Alright, so 29, 49, and 4. We were bad. I mean, I was expecting to be bad. I was trying to be bad, and we were the second worst team. So we have a really good chance for a good pick. Open the draft class this year. We have some good players in it. Skyru, 67 points to lead the team, which isn't too bad. Bogdanovich with 60, 60 from Thomas. Vernon with 51, 48 from Saad. Kind of dips a bit after that. I got a bunch of guys with 37. 56 from Jordan. 38 from Thomas. Bogdanovich 34, 31 from Rana. Kevin Hayes, 26, 25 from Oscar. Goals, Saad with 27, 26 from Bogdanovich. 22 from Thomas. Vernon with 20. So that's kind of where we're at there. Power play points, we got 4 guys in double figures. In terms of the hits, block shots, giveaways, takeaways, we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Just 5 guys with at least 100 hits. 109 from Thomas. Block shots, 2 guys, Folk and Krug. And then we got your giveaways and your takeaways there. So, let's look at the goalies. And as you can see, I mean, not great. Bennington and Subban, not too hot. Not too hot indeed. But again, we were trying to lose games, so it makes sense. And it worked out in our favor. As you can see, we were pretty bad. Goals for per game, going to be near the bottom. 2.68 and 3.50 goals against is 4th worst in the league. So yeah, we're obviously pretty bad. But that's alright. We've still got 3 more seasons. This year's kind of a wash. Maybe next year we could be a lot better. I don't know if we'll be in the playoffs. It depends on how our offseason goes. But let's just simulate the rest of this, playoffs, see win Stanley Cup, look at the awards, and go on to the offseason. So the Hurricanes, who I believe were the best team in the NHL, ended up winning the Stanley Cup. Good for them. Trying to stop the sim if we can, I appreciate it. Just to look at the awards before we go into the draft lottery. So let's see the awards here. Hurricanes, yep, they were the best team. Edmonton, made a trade with. Holloway. Any awards here? Probably not. Yeah, no Blues. That makes sense. Alright, let's head on to the offseason. Fortunately, our pick went from 2 to 3, but that's alright. Still a top 3 pick, which is fine. I'm going to try to see if there's anybody out there that we could try to acquire with it. So let's see if there's anybody good. I decided not to trade it, so a couple guys we could go with here. I might end up going with Tommy Boyes. I mean, that wouldn't be a terrible option. I mean, there's also Sam Dickinson. We could go with him from the London Knights. But, I mean, both would be not, they're not really great options here, personally, with this pick. I mean, I almost want to trade it for future assets, because there's really nobody that's good here. But I think we'll take Tommy Boyes. We'll take it, actually, no. Dickinson can play both left defense and right defense. That's actually super helpful. I'm going to take him. 74 overall. Was that the right decision? Probably not. 75. That's not that big of a difference. All right. Well, it is what it is. Let's simulate the rest of the draft and then kind of just go on to the re-sign phase. Here's the rest of the recap. Nothing too crazy. A lot of guys in the system. So we're just going to go on to the re-sign phase and try to acquire some talent in the offseason. Maybe keep some of the guys that we may want to keep, or maybe we'll have a little bit of money to play around with. We'll see. We got a little bit of cap space. Not a lot, honestly. This team's kind of locked up. There might be some contracts that we might want to move at some point. So I'm going to offer a couple of these guys deals. If they want to accept it, they can. If not, then we'll let them walk. Actually, let Sammy Blais walk, I think. Qualify Holloway and a couple of these other guys. Goalies, same thing. Yeah, we'll qualify Ellis, and that's kind of about it. All we really need to do. So, all right, I'm going to see if there's any other, guys that we can keep on the team. And if we have any money for free agency, just try to add a couple guys and go on from there. Lucas wants to test. That's fine. So does Verana, interestingly enough. Okay. But we got most of our other guys, or other people that want to back. So, I mean, it's not a big deal. If there's a good free agent out there, you can just try to sign him. Don't know how much of a difference it'll really make for this season, but we'll see what happens. Let's go on a free agency and see if we could either bring back Brandner or, try to find a replacement for him. All right, so a couple of good guys are out there. We couldn't get Lindholm, but Martin Necas we could get if Carolina doesn't match, but then I have to give up 4 first-round picks, which might suck, but we'll see what happens. Let's see if they match. And they are not going to match. So, Martin Necas is a pretty solid player, so, I can't be mad about that. I picked up Zach Aston Reese, just another winger to have on the team. All right, I picked up Stefan Noesen, another right winger for the team. We also got Jordan Martinook as well, just another forward. So, the second season is here, and let's take a look at the roster. Hopefully, it's a little bit improved. The first line looks great. Second line's decent, talent-wise. At least this line has Chem. Yeah, the bottom lines need work. Defensively, in terms of talent, good. But, on the top line's all right. But it is a bit of a dip. I do think we can be better. Binnington, I need a better season from you. Joel, we'll see if he could do as a backup goalie. We could try to trade for some more forwards. I just don't know if we have enough cap room. Right now, we are a bit cap struck. So, we have a little bit of room to play around. So, Dickinson's not going to be in the NHL this year. We have Stenberg, Dvorsky is out here as well. There's some value in some of these players here. So, we can look to move them. I'm not going to guarantee that we do. But let's see how this team does. Maybe at the midseason point, we could look to make a couple trades. Again, I do not have my first-round picks because those are all going to Carolina. So that is a bit of an issue, but I think I could still, finagle myself a first pick if and only if there's somebody out there that's going to be really good in terms of the draft. Now, I'm looking at free agents. There could be some guys who could pick up. I'm going to pick up Hoffman. I think he'll accept that. Tatar would be decent. Tomas Tatar, even though he doesn't fit. We could just get more guys here. It'd be super helpful. So if he wants to sign Kale, we can sign Kale Clegg. Why not? We'll give him a contract if he wants to come on my team. And then Fitzgerald, just another defenseman as well. Don't know if they're going to be in the NHL, but just to add him to the team. I think some of them will sign. Some of them we might end up just not being able to sign due to the cap room space. But I think having a little bit of depth there will be super helpful. So I'm not going to make any trades for now. I think we'll just keep the team as is and sort of just see what happens. So yeah, Tomas, he's on the team. Hoffman is on the team. Fitzgerald and Kale, all 4 guys on the team. They're all the Thunderbirds, but that's fine. At least they're in their system in case, they happen to get called up. I was about to sell off my entire team, but then literally we had a great month, great run, and we got ourselves back to 25-25-2, 4th right now in the Central, which I don't know if that's enough to make the playoffs, but if we can maybe finagle ourselves a possible trade to improve the team and get ourselves some more talent, I'm not opposed to it. So I'm liking it. I'm digging what's happening here. So yeah, Robert Thomas, 53 points, lead the team, 23 goals, 30 assists. Pavel, he's got 52 points, 51 for Martin. We've got Tomas Tatar, 38 points, 30 from Hayes. Kyrou with 27. And a couple guys in and out of lineup, I feel like, that were hurt. But it doesn't seem to be too bad. Called up Kale as well. So yeah, a couple guys that we, ended up making those pro leagues that we signed. So yeah, we have 4 guys with power play points in the double digits, which is what you like to see. You got your hits. Thomas, 120, 106 from Brandon Zod. To lead the team, you got your block shots there. And Letty, Eddie, Ready Spaghetti, Clegg, Falk, and Krug up there. Perunovic is up there. Pareko's up there. You got your giveaways and takeaways. So we look at the goalies, and you can see Binnington, solid. Nothing too crazy out of him. And then Joel, well, too many goals for my liking, but that's all right. He's young, so give him a little bit of a pass back up. Yeah, we're scoring 3.08 goals for per game. That's not a lot, I don't think. but it is, yeah, not a lot for sure. Yeah, it's down near the bottom. 3.21 goals against. Again, nothing too crazy about it, but it's decent. I mean, it could be better, it could be worse. I'm going to see if we can try to trade some players here, or maybe acquire some talent. Again, I don't know if I'm just going to go through the draft this time. I mean, unless there's like a franchise talent out there that we know we would want. But let's just see what's out there in the market. I'm going to propose a trade. Try to see if we could acquire some more offense for this team. I mean, we don't have a lot of money. Nils Hoglander. That's the guy we got there, Canucks. We also got Trennan. I traded away Martinuk. Jordan Martinuk. We traded away Hoffman and then some other guy, a couple second rounders, to get ourselves the legend himself, Nils Hoglander. So that's going to help out our offense, I think. You know, pretty good. That's the main guy that we got there. So yeah, let's see what happens rest of the season. See if we try to make the playoffs in our second season. It's close, but if we don't make it this year, I think next year we should be able to make it. Shout out to EA for making us lose 5 straight games to end the season. I love that. That is awesome. Shout out to EA. Shout out to EA. So yeah, 39, 40, and 3, unfortunately. Did not make the playoffs because of that 5-game losing streak. Again, you can thank EA, Electronic Arts Sports, for that. So, not a problem though. I mean, I figured that was going to happen. I wish it didn't happen, but it's alright. Next season, we should be able to make the playoffs there. Thomas Martin leading the way with points, 83, 81 from Bogdanovic. You can see the assist there leaders, the goal leaders. Honestly, Tomas Tatar was a good pick out there. 55 points for us. Pretty good. You can see Martin led the team with assists, 59, 48 from Bogdanovic, 46 from Thomas. Kyrie with 45. Extra goals. Thomas, 37, 33 from Bogdanovic. Netcuts with 34. Nils Hoglander, 24 goals from him. Alright, you get your power play points. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 guys, at least 20. 6 guys in double figures. How about our hit leaders? We've got 187 there from Robert Thomas. 5 guys in triple digits. Block shots. Letty, Eddie, Ready, Spaghetti, and Falk. I'm trying to stop saying that, but I keep saying it. Giveaways, Falk as well. Get your takeaways there. 160 from Thomas, 147 from Kyrou, and then the rest of the guys. So a lot of giveaways on their front. Let's see the goalies. Binnington and Hofer. Not great. Not great. Could be better. Should be better. That's alright. We got 2 more seasons. If I need to get a goalie, we can. I think next year, we do have to aim to play in the playoffs next year. I will say that. If we want any success, it's got to be this time around. It's got to be. The St. Louis Blues scoring. Honestly, our scoring did go up, as you could see. I think it went up. I don't see us. Oh, there it is. Yeah, it did go up. 3.20. Now, goals against was pretty bad. So our defense took a bit of a hit. Now, we don't have our first rounder, unfortunately, so that's a bit of an issue. But that's all right. We go on to the postseason, simulate it, look at the awards, and then go on to the offseason, because that's where we need to make a couple moves to get this team into playoff contention. So the Flames ended up winning the Stanley Cup. Good for them, I guess. Let's take a stop there and gander at the awards. So as you can see, the Flames, your Stanley Cup champions. You've got the Flames President's Trophy. So the best team wins again. They came out of the West. They beat the Devils. Look at the individual awards. I'm not expecting us to have anything, which we don't. Makes sense. I mean, I wasn't expecting any Blues. Not a problem. All right, we got 2 more seasons. Let's head on to the offseason. Let's see where our pick would have been, and then we're going to decide if there is a franchise talent out there we're going to try to trade for a first overall pick. It was 9, Nashville winning the lottery. Good stuff. This draft might not be that good, honestly. Maybe this guy, but here's the thing. I don't have scouting on him. Part of me thinks he might be a really good player. Excuse me. He might be. He might be a good player. I'll look. If there's anything that I feel like makes sense, where I don't have to give up like too much crazy talent, I mean, I could try to trade for them 1 overall pick, but I don't know if it's going to be like amazing. I'm going to have to throw in a bunch of second rounders. I'll throw in Dvorsky. Maybe 2 seconds and 2 first. Honestly, I feel like that can get the job done. My thought process here is that it's probably not a good draft class at all. Even 1 first rounder might get the job done. No, okay, no. It might be 2. If not, I think I have a 3rd. I could do 3. I'd prefer not to. Well, alright, I'll try 3 if it doesn't work. I'm not trading for 4 first rounders for somebody that... Oh, no, I can't even do that. Alright, I'm not going to trade for the pick. Let's just see who it would have been, how good this player would have been. Was it a mistake on my part? No. Perfect. Glad I didn't trade for that pick. Alright, so I'll just go to auto draft, let the CPU take whoever they want. 4 guys that have never seen a light of day in the NHL. Cool. Phase, we do have not as much money as you'd want. Bogdanovich does not want to re-sign. That's a bit of an issue. Wants a lot of money as well. That's a bit of a problem. Tomas, I mean, we could try to get him back. We'll qualify Nils, obviously. I mean, Tomas, you were just like a random pickup, my man, and now you're here as an 86 overall. He's coming off a good season. I mean, Bogdanovich will offer him a contract if we can keep him, but it doesn't look like he wants one, so I'm going to have to overpay a little bit. If I can keep him, that'd be great, because I would like to keep him. If I can't, then I guess he's just going to walk. But, yeah, we don't have much other, like, unrestricted guys, so, yeah, no, Sid, I mean, we could offer him a contract, Aston Reese, but I feel like these guys we could always get back at some point down the line, or, you know, something along those lines where we could maybe, at the beginning of the season, if we have a little bit of extra cap room, we could just go after them there. Or similar kinds of players. Alright, I'm going to do all these moves, and I'll see you guys in a moment. Tomas Tatar had decided to resign with the team, but I have no longer cap space. Okay, he's waiting for another offer. That's because, yeah, Bogdanovich re-signed. Okay, so Tomas might end up being off the team just because I don't know if I can afford him. We'll try. I mean, a lot of guys here are going to get unrestricted, which is fine. I mean, we'll see what we can do in terms of, you know, keeping guys around. It's going to be fun. Let's head on to free agency. I got to make sure I re-sign Hoglander, that's for sure. Come here. Kevin Korchinski, though, is really good. But we traded away Torrey Krug. We traded away Shen. And, you know, 2 first rounders. I mean, I did get a good defenseman in Korchinski. He's a solid piece. The reason I did that, I want to free up some money to try to see if I can acquire this man right here, Mr. Hedman. I'm going to offer him pretty much as I can and try to get him on our team. All right, Victor Hedman, welcome to the team, my friend, my man, the legend, Victor Hedman. Big signing right there. Big signing to improve our defense. Skidder and Nick Leddy. And we got ourselves Ridley from the Senators. 3rd round pick there. To free up some more money. So, we also had a ton of defensemen, so getting another winger there is super helpful. We're going to try to sign some more wingers at free agency as well, too, so should be cool. I picked up Brock McGinn, and that I couldn't get Gustav Nyquist, but that's totally fine. Brock McGinn, welcome to the team. I grabbed Jordan Greenway, another winger for our squad. All right, 3rd season. I do like the team in terms of talent. I think we are more talented. Top line is great. Bogdanovich, Thomas, and Nekas. Our second line's good. 3rd line's okay, and our 4th line's solid. I did do a slight modification here, just so we get some chem on that 4th line. Defensively, Hedman and Korchinski is pretty good. Then we've got Falk and Pareko. Second defense line is good, just no chem. And then, yeah, that bottom line's a little bit iffy, but I don't know. We'll see what happens with Dickinson and Tucker. Our goalies are still the same. Binnington and Joel. So, we'll see what happens the rest of the way. Not sure how this team is going to do. It's going to be pretty interesting. Let's see what happens. I do think that this season we have to try to at least make the playoffs in our 3rd season. We got 1 more season after this, so hopefully this year we can make the playoffs, get a little bit taste of success, and kind of just go on from there. So maybe at the mid-season point we'll look to make a move, but I think for now I'm just going to keep the team as is. 321-4. The sim engine isn't really on our side right now. We're at 50 points. 23-21-4 is decent. Could be better. Could be worse. Kevin Hayes, 43 points to lead the team right now. So let's see what's happening here. I've got a lot of guys in and out of lineup. I mean, Thomas has been hurt. Hedman, of course, we pick him up, and he's missed a lot of games. So it's just fantastic. shout out to the Sim engine, of course. So, yeah, 43 points from Hayes, 39 from Kyrou. Netcast with 37, 31 from Hoagland, 27 from Buknovic. Assist, Kyrou's leading the way with 30, 27 from Martin. Hayes with 27 as well, 20 from Hoaglander, Buknovic, and Hedman with 17 apiece. Richard goals, Hayes with 16, 14 from Saad, Pareka with 11, 10 from Netcast and Buknovic. Power play points, got 2 guys in double figures. And you have your hits and block shots, right? Just Hoaglander with 100 hits. Block shots. Korchinski's leading with 72, 62 there from Falk. Pareka with 57, 47 from Tucker and Hedman. Your giveaways, and then your takeaways there from the boys. Now, go to the goalies. Binnington and Joe have been actually solid for the most part. Now, I just don't know what it's been. I feel like our defense has been better this season. It's just that now we're not scoring a lot. 2.83 goals for per game is not going to cut it. That's second worst in the league. But defensively, we've been really good. Third best in terms of goals against. So if our offense can pick it up a little bit, we might be able to win some games. But that's the problem. We're not been able to score a lot this season. I'm going to see if there's anybody out there in the market that we try to acquire to improve the team. Benson and Krebs coming onto the team. Traded away Dickinson. 3 seconds and a first. Tyler Tucker is called up. So yeah, traded away Dickinson. Tough trade there, but I want a little more offense, and hopefully Benson will help us out. They're both young, too. Krebs young as well. And, we'll see how this team does the rest of the way. It's going to be interesting stuff here. I'll see if we can improve offensively and still maintain some level of defense. Again, I just need Hedman to stay healthy. So, let's see if we can make a playoff run. All right, looks like we are going to clinch 43, 34, and 5. Puts us at 91 points, which isn't a lot, but it was enough to clinch a playoff spot. And we are officially in. Taking on the Winnipeg Jets in the first round. So we did get here. Nice. Let's see the statistics on the season for the boys and gals. And yeah, Martin leading about 76 points. That's pretty cool to see. Hayes 69, Kyrou 69, nice. 62 from Buknovic, 62 from Thomas, Hoaglander with 52 as well. 39 from Benson. Of course, he's scratched though. Everybody's scratched. Pareko's scratched. You just can't make this up, man. We'll see what happens in this playoff run. But a lot of guys with power play points in the double figures. We got 3, 6, 9. Do we have 10? 10? 11. 11 guys. It's pretty impressive. So hits, we've got a lot of guys in double figures. We got 7 there. Triple digits, rather. We got Krujitsky, Pareka leading team in block shots, get your giveaways, and your takeaways right there. 109 from Kyrou, 104 from Robert Thomas. Cool stuff. Now, goalies, not too bad from Binnington and Joel. They were pretty good. Binnington, 2.99. Decent. Could be a little bit lower, but we'll take it. I got to say, our defense was definitely better. Our offense did step it up. 3.09 goals per game. It's not great, but it's not like bottom of the league or way near the bottom. It's still close to the bottom half, but it's better. And goals against, it was much better. Top 5 in the league this season. So you already saw who we're taking on. If you guys want to see the playoff tree, since I'm here, boom, there it is. We usually don't show that. Sometimes we do, sometimes we don't. So let's take a look here at the Winnipeg Jets. 45, 21, and 16. 106 points. They had 16 overtime losses. Shootout losses. That's crazy. That gets you a lot of points, though. Last time we played them, we won 3-2 on a shootout. Ironically. Well, game 1 is a 2-1 victory for us. Okay, so we're up 1-0. That's good. Can we go up 2-0 here? We can't. All right, we lose game 2. Game 3 is another loss, 3-1. So we're down 2-1. If we can eat up the series here, that'd be great, ideal, but we can't. Shout out to EA's Sim Logic on that one. Of course. Now, we're going to game 5. Might as well just hop into the sim, just to see if we can maybe beat this team. We still have one more season, so I'm not too flustered. Greenway's going to get a goal there, up 1-0. We can fast sim it. We're up 2-0 now. Which is good to see. Bulldog getting a goal there. Wonderful. So, period 2, we're up 2-0. I'm fairly confident here if we could score on the power play, which you've really been pretty good at. We didn't get it there, though. 2-0 still. And Folks can make it 3-0 at the end of the period. I feel confident here. Lambert, though, makes it 3-1, though. All right. Not going to slow it, speed it up just yet. But I do think we might be able to force a game 6 here. Okay, we could sim past it. Yep, 5-2. Hayes got another goal, and then Roy. Fantastic. All right, so 5-2. Going to a game 6. Not trying to lose, in 5, which is nice. So we're forcing game 6. Making it a slight series. So we'll see what happens here. Game 6. We'll hop onto the sim. I mean, can we come back and force game 7? It's possible. It's very possible. Will it happen? I don't know. Well, Zub's going to get a goal there, and Connor's going to get a goal. So down 2-0. Very early in the first period here. Not looking too great for us. So, I don't know why we're losing locker room chemistry during the middle of the game. That's a little bit annoying. And, alright, we're down 2-0. Not a good start. Not a good start at all. We need to get a goal right here and get it back into this game. Looks like we are. Yes, Neighbors gets a goal. Very nice. Very nice. 2-1. Can we tie it up? That is the question. Power play. No. Alright, it's 2-1. Period 3. We tie it here. We do. Zach Benson ties up the game. It's 2-2 now. I'd like to take the lead if we can. EA. Make the sim engine work in our favor. I'd like to not go to an overtime. Ideally. So if we could just score right here, that would be great. We will not. Alright, we're going to an overtime. Of course, I can't look. Gotta just do this. It's probably going to be quick. And once I lift my head, I want to see us winning for once in one of these. I don't know if we won. Nope. Nope. We just don't ever win. We just don't ever win these, ever, in the sim. We win them when we sim past, but we don't win when we're in the sim. Alright, well, tough one. Tough one to swallow. At least we didn't get swept. We forced a game 6 overtime. Would have been nice to win that. Forced a game 7, but it is what it is. Eckes didn't score, but he had 5 assists. I mean, that's cool. If we look at the playoff stats here. I mean, we do have some young pieces. I think if they could improve, that should be helpful for us. Thomas had 3 goals. Hayes had 3 goals. We had a lot of guys with injuries. And that kind of stunk, too. So, is he good? He's whatever. I mean, he'll improve, I assume. Yeah, we got a lot of young guys. So, let's see who wins the Stanley Cup. We have one more season to try to get this team back to the playoffs and have some success. So, let's head on over. Calgary Flames win again. I think they won last season as well, if I'm not mistaken. So, 2 straight Stanley Cups for the Flames? It appears to be that way. Yes. Wow. Good stuff. They were the best team as well. Seems like the best team. Look at that. The best team past 3 seasons. Look at that. That's crazy. That is crazy indeed. Individual awards. Don't think we'll have any Blues. We don't. Okay, not a problem. Alright, we got one more season to go. Let's sim to the... I guess we'll sim to the draft as a good pick. We try to get pick 1, but more than likely not. We don't have the assets to do it. At the draft, couldn't really get what I wanted to do. It's not a problem. I mean, there was one guy that was decent, but it's fine. It wasn't like a franchise guy. Hayes, we like to keep if we can. We have a little bit of money to play around with, so we'll throw him a contract if he wants to stay on the team. A couple other guys down here, mostly restricted guys, but we'll qualify them. I mean, if there's anybody good that's out there that we want to try to keep on the team or get onto the team this last season, if we have a little bit of money to play around with, we should try to get some players, but for the most part, we're just going to qualify, try to keep the team as is, and go on from there. Re-sign Jordan Greenway. He's going to sign. Trennan wants to reject the offer. Saad re-sign. Hayes going to reject, which is fine. Torchenko is going to reject. Adams reject. A lot of guys are rejecting. That's fine, though. Tucker accepts. A lot of these guys are going to accept, too. Those qualifiers. Yeah, we'll head on to free agency. I'll have a little bit of money. We'll see if it's a good class. Try to get some really good players on this team. Signed Kevin Hayes, which was cool. Tried to offer Sidney Crosby a contract just for a veteran guy, but he didn't sign, which is fine. Alright, I picked up Max Potts. You ready? Just another winger for the team. Bill Pauline, and we re-signed Zachary Bulldog. So that's going to be it for me for moves. I'll see you guys at the start of the fourth and final season. This is the lines we currently have right now. We got Bogdanovich, Thomas, and Kyrou as your top line with Nekas, Benson, and Hoglander. We got Pacioretty, Hayes, and Zod. Bulldog, Ridley, and Krebs. Mr. Krebs. Hedman, Korchinski with Parayko and Falk, Tucker, and Bookinger. So, yeah, that's our team. Goalies, still the same. Biddington, right? Joel, Hoffer. So, that is nothing much there. I mean, in our fourth and final season, I mean, this is going to be the team. I mean, we have good chemistry. I'm hoping that we could win and get back in the playoffs. Maybe get out of the first round. That'd be nice. Only way to tell is to simulate. So I'll see you guys once I'm at the mid-season point. Because there's really not much moves that we can make. We're kind of depleted of assets right now. Unless we trade some players, which I guess we could. But I'll look around at the mid-season point. Alright. I was trying to stop. I think I actually simulated past the point I wanted to simulate to. We're at 57 points. I mean, we're doing all right. Second ranked. I mean, it's tight though. Very close between 2 and 8, really. I mean, the Jets are kind of running away with it in the Central. But looking at our team, I mean, we've had some guys sitting out of lineup. Kyrou, Hoglander, scratched a little bit. Hedman, once again, just missing a lot of time. Korchinski's missed some games here and there. But yeah, I mean, for the most part, the team seems to be doing all right. Our most assists on the team got Nekas, Bogdanovich, Benson. Most goals, Thomas with 21. So I mean, there's some talented pieces on this team for sure. We got 4 guys at least with power play points and the double figure mark. Get your hits, 138, block shots, giveaways, takeaways. So it's good. So it's very good. Goalies, Binnington and Joel. I mean, Joel's not doing that great. Binnington's all right. I mean, if I look at the team stats here, we're at 3.49 goals for per game. So we're scoring at a high clip this season. The defense has taken a bit of a step back with 3.37 goals against. But it's not like the team is doing too bad. I mean, we're at 57 points. I'm wondering if we can make a trade. Again, it's gonna be tough with the money that we have and just the lack of trade assets because we got Martin. I guess he's been good. It's just not enough. I guess. I mean, we traded away all of our picks to get him. I mean, if I could throw some third rounders in here, maybe try to get just like a decent player, or just someone for the lines, I think that'd be helpful. So I'll look around the market. Let's see if there's any good trades out there. I'm going to try to grab Mario Ferrer here from the Blackhawks. Think that'll go through, and it does. So it'll help out our defense a little bit. Here for Nemec from the Devils, just to get another defenseman. Why not? We'll add more defensemen to this team. And I think that's the only trade I'm going to make. He's a quality player. Simon, welcome to the squad. Let's see if this gets us into the playoffs. I feel like we should be able to make the playoffs. I do think that'll improve our defense. And we'll see what happens in our fourth and final season. I'll see you guys at the end of the year. And we clinched a playoff spot, take on the Avalanche. We had 94 points, I believe. 41, 35, and 6 for the Avalanche. They had 88 points. We had 43, 32, and 7. We had 93. Not too bad. So we made the playoffs. I'll take it. You can see Martin leading the team in points with 80. 77 from Benson. Thomas with 74, 74 from Bogdanovich. Hoglander with 62, 59 from Kyrou. Victor Hedman, 53, 45 from Korchinski, Hayes with 38. Get your assist there. Got 2 guys at least 50. Most goals, Thomas, 31, 30 from Netkovs, Hollander with 30. Bogdanovich, 23. Battle play points, we've got 3 guys at least 20, 6 guys in double figures. Overall, our most hits on the team, I can see 220 from Robert Thomas. That's impressive. It's 6 guys overall in the triple digits. Block shots, we got 120 from Ferraro, 109 from Volk and Bookinger. Korchinski with 101. Giveaways, Bookinger with 103. That's a lot of giveaways. Takeaways, though, we had 130 from Robert Thomas, man. Dude's physical, man. He was physical. Biddington and Joel's your goalies. I mean, not too bad. I think that helped out the defense slightly. I mean, we're at 3.29, so it's okay. Yeah, we scored a decent amount. As you can see, we were at, what was it? 3.43, which is pretty good. And then 3.9 goals against it per game. I mean, that's not very good, but it's not good at all, in fact. Yeah, not very good at all. But it's all right. It's all right. We're in the playoffs. That's all I care about. Avalanche, who we're taking on. Sometimes they're a tough sim team, but I feel like maybe we could beat them. Let's see what happens. Game 1 is a 5-0 loss. Okay, we got shut out. Game 2 is a 5-2 win. All right, make it 1-1. Game 3, can we win it? We can. We win it 4-1. All right, so we're up 2-1. Can we go up 3-1? That'd be huge. We do with a 1-0 shutout victory of our own. Game 5 to go to the second round, and that's exactly what we're going to do. Second round for your St. Louis Blues. And who are we going to be taking on in the second round to try to get to the conference finals? We're going to be taking on the Jets. That is a tough matchup. We lost them last season as well in 6. So let's see if we can beat this team. So game 1 against the Jets. I think they were the best team as well. Game 1 is a 4-1 loss. Were they the best team? I think they were the best team, right? 54. Yeah. I think they had 115 points. That's the best in the league. Let me just double check. Clinch conference. Yep. 112, 115. So they're the best team in the league. Every team this year, or in this video, that won the President's Trophy ended up winning the Stanley Cup. I like to break that mold right here, if we can. Game 2 is a 3-1 loss. Sorry, it's around 2-0. I'd like to win maybe one game here. We do win an OT, make it 2-1. If we can tie it up here, that'd be huge. We don't, we lose an OT. Okay, game 5, gotta sim this. Hopping on to the sim. Gotta win 3 straight. Can we do it? I mean, there's always a chance, but not a good start with Morrissey. Scored a goal in the first minute of the period. So, power play here. Can we convert? We can't. They're going to convert, though, aren't they? No, they're not. Shout out to EA. And we're going to the second period. 1-0. I'm just going to skip past it. So, second period, it's Lucius getting a goal there. 2-0. 3-0. Marky boy. Alright, we're down 3-0. We need to score a goal. If we go down 4-0, we're basically screwed. 3-0, we can come back on if we score a goal here, maybe. We have 2 goals next period. Kind of quick. Nice, nice. Nope. McGinn. Former guy. Alright, well, that's not good. We're down 4-0. This is gonna be a loss right here, ladies and gentlemen. This is gonna be a loss. Yep, we're not scoring any goals. We're not scoring any goals. Yep, it's a loss. 4-0, ladies and gentlemen, to end the video. I mean, we got to the second round. Lost to the best team. Let's see if they end up winning the Stanley Cup. Let's look at the stats. Not bad. I mean, we were progressing in the right direction. It's just, in 4 seasons, maybe we had a 5th season. Who knows? Maybe we could win, get to the conference finals. But unfortunately, that is not how this series works. So, look at the player stats. Let's see what we have here. We have some guys were okay. I mean, Benson missing 2 games doesn't really help. So that hurt us a little bit. All right. Let's see who ends up winning the Stanley Cup. Will it be the Jets? 4th season in a row. All 4 seasons where the President's Trophy winner won the Stanley Cup. Let's sim the playoffs to find out. Yep. Wow. The Winnipeg Jets ended up winning the Stanley Cup. So, I think that's the first time I recall ever seeing this in EA where the best team, which makes sense. It does make sense. The best team wins the Stanley Cup. The best team. Right? The best team wins the Stanley Cup. So there you go. Shout out to them. Individual awards, do we have any? I would assume we don't have any. Oh, we do. Okay. Thomas. Forward who best excelled in the defensive aspects of the game. That's great. So that's the only award we got. Alright, cool. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's going to be it the video. Let's go to the full screen and close the video. Enjoyed. If you did, leave a like, subscribe, comment on some videos, go to socials, play the second channel, main channel down in the description. If you like the content, DJP. So, next Eastern Conference team, I would have to double check here the standings in case you want to see who it would be. I don't know off the top of my head, but it looks like it's going to be the Senators. 86. Yeah, we've got them, and then we have the Sabres, or the Penguins. Penguins and then the Sabres. And then after that, we do the playoff teams. So we're almost halfway through. Well, of course, we have to do the Western Conference teams as well. So maybe in a week or so, back to the playoff teams. I'm hoping by, like, maybe beginning of December, we'll have all the normal teams, and we'll maybe do some other videos with NHL and just some other videos in general. I got to make more EA Sports FC content. That'll be coming soon. Probably post a video about that possibly tomorrow if I can get it out. It's just a pain in the ass to record that. It really is a pain in the ass. So, anyways, I'm going to head on out. Take care, everybody. We'll see you soon. Peace.